anywhere from 18 years old to like, I don't know, maybe 23. And this is advice that I received back when I was around that age, like 20, 22. And I feel like it's really good advice that I didn't take, but I'm a little older now. I'm 26 and I'm doing good now. I'm making over 15K a month, have a big portfolio of investments now. But if I could go back, I would have done a lot of things differently, and I would have been doing 2-3x better now if I would have acted on this. So let's talk about it. The advice I received when I was that age was figure out a way to make money online. Well, the first thing was join the military, because the military sets you up in various ways. The tax advantages you get if you get some type of disability, just the lessons you learn of being placed in a city where you know nobody, or you don't know anybody, and you don't know the place, and just having the discipline every day, and you learn a lot of good things from the military. So that was step one, which I did do that. At least I got that part right. But the main thing after that was figure out how to make money online, and specifically get to an amount of about 10 to 15K a month, which sounds like a lot, but it's very doable in various different niches of businesses on the internet. And after you do that, you have some money coming in. After you get out the military, build it while you're in the military, but once you get out, should be established, you have some money coming in, maybe you can get some disability. And once you have that active online income coming in, 10 to 15K a month, move overseas. Move to a place where the USD goes far, and you can live off of, even after taxes, 1 to 3, maybe even 4K a month if you're real bougie. But the amount of money that you can save and invest while living in another country and experiencing that, immersing yourself in a new culture, back to living amongst people that you don't know. So you're just forced to grow when you're in environments like that. But the capital that you can save up each month is substantial. This is something that I myself am about to do. I am about to make the move over to Thailand. I'm gonna live there for, I don't know, maybe 2 years, maybe even up to 5-6 years. And I've already done the math. The amount of money that I'm making right now out there after taxes, I'm gonna be saving anywhere from 10 to 12,000 a month. And that's after paying people that I have working on my businesses. And that's after paying people that I have to pay to run my business, and after taxes. So the amount of money that I come back to the States with, it's really crazy when you start to look at what can happen when you make money online. You move to a spot where the USD goes super far. And when I come back to the States, let's say I do 4 years, between my girlfriend and I, we're gonna come back with over $2 million, maybe even $3 million, just from making that capital and investing 60-70% of it every single month. And over the span of that 3 to 5 years, we're gonna come back with multiple millions. And then from there, we are going to take that capital and we're going to buy more assets with it. We plan on buying a laundromat in cash, maybe even 2 laundromats in cash. And then because I'm a veteran, we want to buy a home eventually once we come back to the States. And again, because I'm a veteran, another advantage is I don't have to save capital for a down payment because I can use the VA loan. So let's say we buy $1 million home, that's $200,000 that I would have had to put down, but I don't have to put down just because I served in the military. So basically, the point of this video is if I could go back to, let's say, 20 years old, what I would have done differently is right when I got into the military, or I went at 18, 19, whatever. But the point is, in the military, I would have been building a set of skills, teaching myself skills to start a business, to make money online, or provide a service online. And immediately once I got out of the military, I would have packed all my things, sold whatever, kept what I needed, and I would have went and lived in Thailand. And hopefully at the point when you get out the military, you're already making 10 to 15K a month, living in Thailand, saving $8, $10, $11,000 a month. And I mean, I could have been living that life at 22 instead of now when I'm 26. And I could have stayed 10 years in Thailand before I came back. And I could have came back with $6-7 million. 10 years in Thailand, investing that amount of money every single month. Once it starts to compound, these numbers get huge. And you could have came back, I could have bought whatever, 3 businesses if I wanted, a laundromat, a storage unit. You know, there's so much things that you could do with the capital once you get it. But that's my advice really, is if you can join the military, join the military. You're gonna get so much out of that. But if you can't, just figure out a way to make money online, move overseas, live there for 4 to 10 years, ideally, and be investing crazy amounts of money and come back with a lot of capital and deploy that capital. And I think it's some powerful advice, and I wish I would have followed it really right when I got out of the military. Instead of moving back to my hometown, I should have just went overseas. I wasn't making money online yet, but like if I would have knew what I knew now, I could have been making money online back then. Is really the whole name of the game, right? I mean, really all it comes down to in getting rich is get income, figure out a way to make money, keep your expenses low, and invest a crap ton of your income. Try to invest 40% at least of what you're making. But if you could invest 50, 60%, man, you are just setting yourself up to be a very rich person. But the problem with keeping your expenses low to where you can invest 50, 60% of your income is it's hard in America because things are so damn expensive now, right? So being able to move to a place like Thailand or even Vietnam is cheaper, your expenses are gonna be so low that the amount of money that you can invest, it gets really crazy. Like when you punch in the numbers, it's insane. Yeah, like you could stay out there forever if you want to. I don't plan on living in Thailand forever. I want to come back with a good amount of capital and deploy it. But you know, if you want to, you're good for life out there. But if you do it right, you could even be good for life here in America, as long as you deploy it in the right spots. But yeah, that's my plan, and that's my advice on what I wish I was doing earlier in my life. I'm doing it now though. I'm still young, 26, but if I could have hopped on this wave at like 22, it would have been freaking awesome. But yeah, food for thought. Hopefully someone out there sees this video and maybe thinks about acting on it. But it's powerful, man, and it's possible. It's more than possible. So yeah, hope someone out there sees this and acts on it. I'm Dub. I'm gonna continue to make videos about this move I'm making overseas and investing all this money and what I want to do with the money and buying a laundromat in cash. Like, I'm really going out to Thailand with a purpose. I don't want to just go live in Thailand just to experience it. Like, that's a huge part of it. But I'm going out there with a purpose to save a whole bunch of capital and come back to the States and deploy that capital. If you're interested in seeing that type of content, I'll be posting a bunch of stuff here on this channel. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.